There is a
absolutely.
rendering of a possible Golden Dome system here in the United States that we can show for everybody. This would be kind of a similar concept, if you can pull that up and everybody can see. This would be the idea, was, you know, some sort of protection. Do you like this idea?
Well, first of all, it's desirable to have a new concept to deal with where technology is going. We can deal with point defense, is what essentially Israel is dealing with there. In other words, defend Washington, D.C., which we're currently doing, defending the West Coast against the North Korean missile attack, ballistic missile attack, which we're currently doing. We can do more of that on the ground in the United States. Not cheap, obviously. But the real threat is coming from hypersonic glide missiles. In the summer of 21, China launched what's called, apologize for the term, fractional orbital bombardment system, a hypersonic missile that was launched off the coast of China, circumnavigated the globe in the southern hemisphere and came back to China. While we knew it launched, we could not track any of it. So being we can't track it, we can't kill it. And advanced cruise missiles are getting to the point where their range is increasing, and likely they may have the capability to do much the same. So given that technology, how do we defend against that? The answer is in space. The point defense system that I just described prior cannot do that. So you need sensors in space, you need interceptors in space. That means weapons on satellites to do all of that. And you need a lot of them because you're dealing with the globe. You're not just dealing with IBM missile coming from Russia or China in the northern hemisphere. These things can circumnavigate the globe. And when they get back into the Earth's orbit, they're moving at 5 times the speed of sound, which is very difficult to defeat even in the Earth's orbit. So, desirable. The big question mark, is it feasible? We've got to do the research and analysis to make certain of that before we pour a lot of money at it. Listen, this is a presidential priority, and it has worthiness and desirability. But we got to be careful how far we go before we dump a lot of money on it. We're already going to put $25 billion on it to get us started in this. It could cost hundreds, but we've got to make certain that it is feasible. And I think the administration obviously is aware of that. Secretary Hegseth in the Defense Department is aware of that. I talked to officials about this last week on this very subject. So yes, this is a desirable program. It's in concept and theory phase in terms of its fulfillment, and we've got to do the research and development and make sure that it's feasible.
Such wise thoughts, and thank you for joining us on a Monday. General Jack Keane, thank you.